second episode in this series of responding to the most popular comments on my most viral reel. Here we go. So here's a beautiful thing about working out while pregnant. It is never too late to start. And that applies to fitness whether you are pregnant or not. It is never too late to start. You know the phrase, better late than never? This applies here. I have had so many moms start my training for motherhood program, which you can find at the link in my bio, at 30 weeks, at 32 weeks, and they still come back to me saying, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I did this. They still see the benefits. They can still feel the difference. It is never too late to start. Think about it this way. If you were trying to learn a new skill, we'll say pole vaulting. If you are one day in of learning how to pole vault, that's one day. Better than nothing. But if you are 2 weeks in to learning how to pole vault, think of the progress that you've made in just even those 2 weeks. Similarly to working out, if you're starting at 29 weeks pregnant, you still have 10, maybe even 11 weeks that you can get under your belt versus not even starting and having 0 weeks under your belt. So when you are working out while pregnant, and I'm going to speak specifically towards my training for motherhood program because that's the one that I did and it's the one that all of my clients do when they're pregnant. So each trimester you are working on different goals. First trimester you're trying to build strength and make those connections with your body, and really no modifications are necessary at that point. So you're truly working out and doing some specific exercises to help build strength in your body, full body strength, strengthen the pelvic floor, the deep core, all of that. Second trimester, you're using that second trimester energy, if you're lucky enough to have it, and to continue to build and maintain, still strengthen the core, all of that, while switching gears and adding in some modifications, more movements for some hip mobility, opening up the hips, loosening up the hips. Third trimester, you're really just kind of staying where you're at, but also dropping down the reps a little bit, taking longer rest, maybe lightening the weight load a little bit. You're kind of switching gears to birth prep, which leads me to week 35 in my training for motherhood program. We switch gears to birth prep. So for birth prep, we are working on really opening up the pelvis, loosening that pelvic floor, opening up all 3 layers of the pelvic outlet. We're doing internal rotation, external rotation, all of those things to encourage baby's descent. So to answer this mama's question, is 29 weeks too late to start? A resounding no. It is never too late to start. 29 weeks is not too late. You still have time to build strength, to work on strength, and then to switch to birth prep. Is 34 weeks too late? No. Better late than never is the mentality here. It is always going to be better to do it than it is to not.